We've got to send out some Form 3s and Form 4s to our neighbours or to our adjoining neighbour. What's that about?
Yeah, under the building regulations there's a requirement for protection works. It's not a planning issue, it's merely to protect the adjoining property. By definition, the adjoining property consists of land and the building. And because on the side we're building the garage, we're actually having to do a site cut to get our floor levels, so there'll be retaining wall in the structure itself, and the adjoining neighbours need to be aware of that, and they need to know some details. And those two forms are a prescribed form, and they notify them of what we're doing, when we're doing it, when it'll be finished. Once they've acknowledged that that's agreeable, and it is only for protection, nothing else, not colours or heights or anything visual, because that's already been addressed by planning. That triggers two additional things, and that is to have an existing conditions report on the adjoining building. And in our case, the adjoining house is only a metre away. We're on a sandy site, which has no structural stability. It slides quite easily as opposed to clay. So there's an element of potential risk to the adjoining building and land subsiding. So an existing conditions report is done before we start work. And at the end of the job, you go back in there, the two owners and a third party, to ensure that there's been no additional damage during construction. It's a document everyone has a copy of, and it's signed by all parties involved. The last part to that is, before the work start, is that the building owner has the appropriate insurance to cover the adjoining property. So should there be any mishap, which there won't be on this case, on this job, but if there is, there's appropriate insurance in place to repair or rebuild if that should happen of the adjoining buildings or property. So all that has to occur before works actually start on site.